Hello from Kelly Hicks. I am going to show you the proper operation of slide outs on a 2022 Tiffin Allegro 37 PA motorhome. Okay, that said, it's parked here at my house and I've got the slide outs out, and we're plugged in to 50 amp shore power. Just to show you the slide outs are out. There we go. So the next thing I'm going to do is enter the coach, and I gotta say I have 3 hydraulic slide outs and I have 1 Schwintech slide out. Okay, we're in here, got the lights on. What I first do, and we're gonna do this scientifically, let's go see what our voltages are. So before I do anything, chassis volt is 12.5, house is 14.0. You can tie these together, which will be one of my future videos. Flooded, that's not where you tie them together. We're not going to tie them together right now anyway. But for the purposes of the video, again, our chassis was 12.5 volts and our house was 14.1. And we're plugged into shore power. So what happens is, when I don't have enough voltage on the chassis, my slides do not work. It doesn't have enough voltage to trigger the hydraulic slides. I've never so much had a problem with the Schwintechs, but there you go. The dash is registering 12 volts, and of course it has low air. Now, for proper operation of your slides, you're supposed to be level and coach running. And you can see it's 12.2, 12.3, 12.4, 12.5. We're going to let it come up, because if I don't, a lot of times they simply won't work. We're not going to lose the alarm because I have my jacks down. That's that beeping, annoying beeping you're hearing. But this bathroom slide is a Schwintech slide, and it never really has given me any trouble. You got to be careful when operating Schwintech slides. We're going to go ahead and bring it in so you can see how the slides work. The only way to control these is from this panel. No panel, you won't be controlling them. So here's the retract button, and I want to say several things before I do this. Number 1, you don't want to lift your finger off the button until it has fully traveled, plus 3 to 5 seconds. That keeps your Schwintech slides in sync. So without further ado, they're coming in. You'll hear them when they hit all the way closed. Closed. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. That's it. They are closed. Now I'm going to check the chassis voltage again. Now, you see my chassis voltage now is up to 14.2 volts with the coach running. I can just about guarantee you we won't have any problems with the slide outs. We're going to move the rear one first. There's a reason for it. It's because it's the farthest one from the battery, but we're going to do it anyway. The battery solenoids, I should say. So here goes the backslide. And the only complaint I got about this one is how fast it is. Watch it go. Okay, so the front slides you can operate from here. It tells you, please try to use the switches before proceeding. If the switches do not work, blah, blah, blah. Anyhow, we hit continue here. And when you use these buttons, they have an extra 10-second delay, just like it says here. We're not going to use them buttons. I'm going to show you what I did. Now, Tiffin put the slide controls right here and right there where the holes are. But guess what? When the slides are in and they're in between the clear line of sight between the controller and the screen, they will not work. You might have to press the button 100 times before you get them all the way in. So anyhow, I'm going to retract them from this button, and again, you want to keep your finger on the button for an extra 3 to 5 seconds, because that locks the hydraulic pump in the in position, and then they won't creep on you. So here goes a retract. And lo and behold, there's no trouble again. A couple guys in the technical forum have been very helpful to me. You wouldn't think a guy with 20+ years of experience would need any advice, but trust me, you do. Okay, so last but not least is my big kitchen slide. And again, I moved these buttons myself because they're in close proximity to the master screen, and they will work. So we're gonna hit the retract. Lo and behold, here comes our slide. And again, I'm going to hold my finger on the slide button for an extra 3 to 5 seconds after they fully transit, and supposedly that locks the hydraulic pump in the travel position and doesn't allow for creeping. Okay, so you can see the chassis is 14 volts, and the reason it's dinging is because of my computerized levelers. My leveler's down. So we're gonna shut her off and say thank you for watching my video. I hope I helped you. If you want to like and subscribe, we love all our subscribers. We appreciate every single one of them. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments and I'll answer them. So goodbye from the 2022 Tiffin 2022 Tiffin Allegro 37 PA. I'll say it one more time. I'll say it right this time. 2022 Tiffin Allegro rear engine diesel model 37 PA.